Now we come to another type of market failure, which is the externality. So what are externalities? So they are the spillover effects of particular activities. They are consequences of economic activity experienced by third parties. So they are the type of things which you usually don't link it with the original activity, but they are linked. They are associated with it. So in market, a product price includes all its benefits and disadvantages, but externalities are usually ignored. So that's why they are called externality. So they are both positive and negative externalities. Positive externalities lead to benefits, additional benefits, more benefits than they are initially thought. Negative externalities lead to disadvantages, problems, more problems than initially thought. Consider the example of two drugs. So, for example, these two drugs both cure nasal infection. So one cures and doesn't have many side effects. Other one cures but has side effects. So whose price will be more? Of course, the first drug price will be more, because the drug price has considered both the advantages and the disadvantages of the drug, right? But in case there is some externality, some side effect which is not clear to at that time, and that is present in the first drug, then of course situation will be difficult. Even when the price of the first drug is higher, it's actually costs more to the individual. So externalities are actually social costs. So they are private costs and social costs. Externalities, negative externalities are social costs. And then there are private benefits and social benefits. And positive externalities are social benefits. So what are the examples of externalities? Public education is the biggest example of externality. So when you provide education to a child, not only the child benefits, but because of his grooming and his knowledge and all these things, the whole society benefits. So that is an externality of the original cost, which is spent on education. Another kind of positive externality is public health, vaccination. So vaccination, not only the child or the person is immune from the disease, he or she, by being vaccinated, helps all the others to be immune from the disease. So vaccinations can only be effective if their rate is more than 80, 85, 90% of the population. So their private benefit will actually not be realized until and unless the positive externality or the social benefit is there. So unless 80-90% of the people are vaccinated, even the private benefits will not be there. Another example of externality, positive externality, is beekeeping. So the beekeeper gets the honey, he can sell it and get money. But of course, the other effect of beekeeping is that many species of flowers are pollinated, fruits are formed, they are eaten by animals and humans, and the whole civilization works. Scientists have argued that if there are no bees, there will be no human civilization. So beekeeping has a big, huge positive externality. Indoor plants, when you have indoor plants, you not only benefit from looking at them, but they also provide aesthetic, benefit, but they also provide oxygen and better atmosphere. Online bill payments. So bills and payments reduce use of paper, which is of course not good for the using public transport. So when you use the bus instead of your car, you not only save yourself from the pollution, but you save the whole planet. Examples of negative externalities are pollution, as we have discussed. Nuclear power. So nuclear power initially was considered very something awesome because it had very low charges, but at that time its externality was not considered. So what are the externalities of nuclear power? Nuclear waste had to be somehow dumped, and that nuclear waste is radioactive for hundreds and thousands of years. So if you add the externality of dealing with nuclear waste, the cost of nuclear power is very high. Suburban living. The people are moving away from the center of cities to areas which are outside the cities. And they are using that because they want to live in bigger houses, away from the center of cities, noise, pollution, and all that. But what is the negative externality? The negative externality is that you need cars or buses and fuel to reach your offices, which are still in the center of cities. So again, pollution and negative externality. Smoking is another area where you have negative externality. Not only the person who smokes has higher incidence of cancer, but even people who are near him or her, they have also more incidence of cancer. How do we deal with these externalities? How do we make market efficient by reducing externalities? One way to deal with them is to add them to the price. So you ask the factory who is dumping, filthy water in the canal to clean it up. So when they will clean it up, of course, their cost will increase and their price of the product will increase. So the price of the product will be added, the externality will vanish, and the cost will be added to the price. Another way to deal with the externality is to tax or fine companies or individuals. So there are fuel taxes. So in almost all countries, petroleum is not sold at an actual price. There is always a fuel charge. Why? To decrease the fuel usage and to decrease pollution. Of course, the government also benefits from it because they don't have to tax people, they just tax the fuel and gets most of the money. There are also smoking taxes. So in Pakistan too, there are taxes on smokes. So if you look at this picture, on the left side is the picture of Qatar Raj before the cement factories took over and drained all the beautiful water from it. It's near Chakwal, and because of the need of cement factories water, they have destroyed it. This is one of the example of externalities. Thank you.